Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, YouTube streaming, and via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live streaming. Sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, meditation techniques, and type of the music used. There are many meditation techniques that are based on sound therapy, on sound. And for sound, we use different kind of music. So what type of music is needed? For this, you have to understand the nature of the human mind. Human mind is in chaos. It is chaotic. And this chaos has to be brought out. It has to be acted out. So for that, what kind of music is needed? The soothing music is not helpful in that matter. To bring out the chaos out of your mind, chaotic music is helpful. If you are meditating or using any particular technique and chaotic music or anything which is chaotic bodily movements, chaotic dancing are happening, it will help you to bring out the inner chaos. You will flow into this, and you have to be conscious. You will become in that situation unafraid of such expressions. The chaos has to be acted upon. You have to play it consciously. This is one of the reasons that gibberish meditation is. Gibberish meditation is when this Sufi, he used to sit down under this moonlight in the night and will utter anything that comes to his mind. Remember, when you are angry, you fumble. Words do not come out naturally. You speak fast and words are not understood. This is an expression, but this happens unconsciously. When the expression happens consciously, it helps you because of this chaos and the way of living and the understanding and the conditionings, human mind has become chaotic. And because of this chaos, the energies get perverted. And when energies are perverted, transformation becomes almost impossible. First of all, this chaos, this disturbance has to be brought out of you. Then you can use the soothing music or anything else to bring it out. The chaotic music helps to bring out the chaos out of the mind. It hits the chaotic center in your mind and helps to bring it out. There are musics like rock, jazz, and such other similar musics which are also helpful for something to come out. And that which it helps to come out is repressed sexuality. The concern is not about a particular type of repression, that is sexual repression. Instead, the total repression is the concern. Modern music, rock and jazz and such similar musics are more concerned with your repressed sex. Certainly there is a similarity, but a master is not concerned only with your repressed sex. The concern is about the total repression, whether it is sexual or not. Anger is greed. All these are states of repression. Rock music and other type of such music, jazz, are so influential in the Western world. It is because of Christianity. Christianity has been repressing sex for the last 20 centuries. And this has helped to force this sex to go deep inside, that every man has become perverted deep down. So the West has to relieve itself of this sin that Christianity has done with the man. It says that man is born in sin. So the West has to relieve itself of this sin that Christianity has done with the man, with his mind, through music, through dance, through chaotic paintings, chaotic poetry, in every dimension, in every way. In the West, human mind is so completely freed somehow from the whole century-long past repressions. In every way they are doing it. All that is influential today, the music, the painting, everything is chaotic. And for that, sex is not the only thing. There are other things as well. Sex is the basic. It is very important. But there are other things as well. Your anger is repressed. You are asked to behave in a particular way. Your sadness is repressed. Even your happiness is repressed. Anger is repressed. And in that process, man has become a completely repressed being. He is not allowed to do anything. You have to behave in a very cultured manner. Whether there is anger brewing inside you, but you have to speak pleasant words. He is not free, but just kept as a slave. And the whole society is responsible for it. The walls are very subtle. These are glass walls, transparent. You cannot see them, but they are all around. Your morality, Christianity is a religion based on morality. And morality is one of the factors responsible for present state of chaos that man has become. Your religion, your culture, your morality, they are all transparent walls. You cannot see them, but whenever you want to cross them, you hit your head and you are thrown back. This has led human beings in a neurotic state. The whole society is neurotic. That is why there is emphasis by masters in one way or the other to use chaotic music to bring it out. How can you bring out the suppressed emotions? How can you transform the energy that is perverted? How can you transform yourself when sex grips you? Breathing, music. Sufi Raghuvar Dayal, he used to tell, he has a very important statement. Juttal khele. What you are doing on the stage, acting, is nothing but a false play. You are acting. You are acting something out of you. There is a script and you have to act according to the script. In case of a human being, the script is embedded inside you, that has made you, that has helped you to repress the emotions. And repressed emotions, they keep on going below the surface, and whenever any opportunity comes, whether it is needed or not, it surfaces. Many times you would have observed you get angry when there was no need for anger to be there. You say things which are not needed at that moment. We start digging up the graves when we are angry. The situation is that your wife had asked you to bring something and you forgot. Simple thing is this, she can ask you to go back and bring it. But instead of that, the repressed emotion surfaces. So when you act out of these suppressions, they not only release, but they help you to be relieved out of that, and you feel very light. Energies begin to transform. So he used to tell sometimes the disciples to cry. And when you cry, the suppressed emotions are released. Osho has given the meditation Mystic Rose. Rose is a flower with beauty and fragrance. Human being is a beautiful flower, but its beauty and fragrance is suppressed. In order to bring it out, he used the same technique of crying, laughter and silence in a sequence. Crying helps to remove the suppressed emotions, nasal congestions, and when you are laughing, your solar plexus gets hammered, because that is the center through which you are connected to the cosmic energy. So either the center is overloaded, it is not operating properly, and it has got completely disconnected with the cosmic energy. So hammering that helps. But these are the two sides, two extremes. But that which balances the two extremes is the silence. Silence balances the crying, the release of the emotional disturbances, and release of an opening of the solar plexus to connect it once again to the cosmic energy. So these three things have to be used in a sequence. Gibberish is another type of chaotic meditation. Osho has introduced a number of chaotic meditations where chaotic music was used. In order to relieve one of the chaotic or the neurotic state of the mind, chaotic meditations, chaotic music is needed. This is needed to relieve yourself. If you act out whatsoever the society has forced on you, whatsoever the religions has forced on you, whatsoever situations have forced on you, you have to act them out. Relieve yourself of them. This is the process of catharsis, and music helps in that. Once you can throw out everything that has been repressed in you, that has been conditioned into you, you will become natural again. You will become a childlike. That's why Jesus said, unless you are childlike. He was asked, who can enter the kingdom of your Father? One who is childlike. He did not say childish. Childlikeness opens up the possibilities. The child is spontaneous. With you, everything is closed. You are cultured to be moral, behave in a particular manner. When you become child once again, the energies begin to transform, and it becomes easy to transform the energies. Then you are pure, innocent. And with that innocence and purity, transformation becomes possible. Inner healing becomes possible. Because of your chaotic state, the inner healing becomes difficult. You have to act out all those things, either through crying, laughter, or anything else. Perverted energies cannot be transformed. You have to make them you have to act these out. Then you become natural, spontaneous, and only the natural and spontaneous energies can be transformed. That is why the emphasis is on acting out these neuroses out of you, so that you can throw out. Neurosis means the seed of the society, the seed of morality, the seed that religion has planted in you, the seed of morality, the seed of culture. All these act as transparent walls. They have to be thrown out. The society has entered in you so deep in the form of morality, culture, and other conditionings, that it has become very difficult to come out of that situation. It has left you in a state of neurosis. You are not, it has entered from everywhere. You are a chaos. The society has entered you from all the sides. Its police, its priests, and everyone else. They have done much harm to you and made you a slave. You are not a free person. You act in a particular way. Unconsciously, you are not free. And you can attain to bliss, you can attain to inner healing, you can attain to happiness only when you are freed of this. You are innocent once again. That is why Jesus, when he was asked, but what the Christians are doing, the priests are doing, they are doing everything opposite to what Jesus has preached. Christianity has nothing to do with the teachings of Jesus. It is a cultured religion. For you to be free of the whole society, you have to throw out what the society has conditioned you into. And that does not mean you are going to become antisocial. Once you throw the society out, the morality, what is society? The morality, the conditionings, all these are a form of the society. Once you become aware of your pure freedom inside, you can live with the society. There is no need to be against it. But then society cannot enter into you. The morality, all these paraphernalia that society is comprised of cannot enter into you. You can move in it, you can act in it, and then the whole thing will become just a psychodrama for you. You are acting. Now society cannot disturb you, cannot possess you, cannot enslave you, cannot kill you or make you slave. You are acting consciously out of your own free will. Only this much for this morning. Until we meet again, take care and do have a pleasant day.